Hey everybody, my name is Rod Rohde and I am the product manager here at Man Mortgage. And I'm going to take you through a little training today I call Mortgages 101. With this, I like to give a background on what mortgages are, where they came from, and where the money comes from. Give you a hint, it's not banks. So let's get started with Mortgages 101. Let's talk about the players. So who are these people that Rod is talking about? So we're going to talk about the agencies. So the agencies are conventional loans. They're the conforming. These are the ones that you typically see advertised the most on billboards and things like that because they are done through these entities that provide a lot of liquidity in the marketplace. They have the size, they have the ability, and they are actually owned by the federal government. So you may have heard of Fannie Mae before. It actually stands for the Federal National Mortgage Association, otherwise known as Fannie Mae, otherwise known on the stock market previously as FNMA. It was created in 1938 during the Great Depression as part of the New Deal. It was publicly traded since 1968 up until 2008. Its counterparty is the Federal National Mortgage Corporation, otherwise known as Freddie Mac, aka FHLMC. That was started in 1970 to basically do the same thing as Fannie Mae, that way that there's an extra player in the market. Fannie Mae gets a little wacky, Freddie Mac can step in. They made a lot of money. So Freddie Mac does basically the same thing. They were also publicly traded until 2008. In 2008, as part of the Great Recession, you heard a lot of stuff, you saw a lot of articles about where they got a bailout. So we talked about on the previous slide that last year, Fannie Mae made $12.9 billion. Freddie Mac made $9.3 billion. And I think we all know that last year was not the best year for mortgages, but they still made a lot of money. See, all that money actually gets swept to the government. So I've heard people say, never validated it, that actually the conservatorship or the investments in Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, because of the money they've swept back from the companies since they've done it, was actually the best investment in the history of Wall Street. So there is that. We also have another player. These are Govy loans. So this is the Government National Mortgage Association, otherwise known as Ginnie Mae. This is a wholly owned government corporation within the Department of Housing and Urban Development.